Hi, this is Paul DeSilvio.
Ralph Squiggy Scolanti.
Paulie Pistols.
We're here at the world's famous Arthur Avenue Retail Market to show you how Dave Greco makes his world famous mozzarella. We're here with Dave Greco of Mike's Deli. He's been here for over how many years?
So I started when I was 12,
Okay.
which is over 47 years ago.
Okay.
My father started in 1947, working only on Saturdays here and working at my mother's family business outside, which they were outside on Arthur Avenue from 1922. And he took over in the 60s.
What made you want to take over the family business? Did
I
you
had
go to
no
college?
choice. I had no choice.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college. I was actually supposed to go to play football, and my old man said he's not co-signing the loan. I had to stay here. And
Squiggy, do you remember his father?
Sure, I remember. I lived next door. My grandmother lived next door to David, his family. I lived right next door. My family were all from Arthur.
Did you really?
Yeah. I know
called
his
him Little
mother.
Ralphie.
His mother still calls me Little Ralphie. That's kind of bizarre.
So, let me ask you a quick question. They made an off-Broadway play about your father, Mussolini behind the counter.
behind the counter with Mussolini.
Behind the counter with Mussolini.
Growing up in a dysfunctional mozzarella-making family with a Calabrese father who thinks he's Mussolini.
Why would they call him Mussolini?
My father was very tough.
Was he?
He's even 6 feet under and he's still tough.
He was a
He
character.
never changed his colors. I give my father a lot of credit.
You're right. Always. I used to meet him in the morning here. Sometimes he'd be over there. And if he didn't like you, he
knew
could
it.
talk to you. I don't care what you said.
Right, talk to you like
Yeah, if he liked you, sit over here. Sit, right. That's just how he
his
was.
life was wine, women, and mozzarella.
Well, that ain't
He
bad.
was very happy.
I would be happy too.
Now we're going to go behind the counter with Dave Greco, and he's going to show us how to make mozzarella.
I like that you say correct, Paulie, because a lot of people come in and say, I want to make mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
Let's go make mozzarella.
How do they say it from Connecticut?
Mozzarella.
And how do you say
Mozzarella.
it?
Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
So let's go make
guys.
mozzarella.
You know something? When you say mozzarella, it even tastes better.
Let's go make mozzarella.
And this was in true life. You went home, and all the beds would have Gaviniels and Yorkies. I'd be out all
On
night.
top
I'm
of the
half
sheets.
whacked. I said, well, I gotta sleep. My mother says, go in the bathtub. Go lay down in the bathtub. He says, you ain't sleeping on no beds. That's it. Everything was covered, right?
Those were the good old days.
Oh boy, but I would
Last squig.
Well, I would love to be back in those days again, where everything made perfect sense. Your life sort of made sense. Now I don't know what's going on.
When I first opened up in this market, Dave took me under his wing like a big brother. He said, I don't know how much cigars are going to sell in here, but you give it a try. Your dad's very excited about it. And my dad's first job was in this market when they had a fish store. So it's so butchy. It's so butchy, and it's so funny how life goes in full circle. How I'll finish my legacy, hopefully here, where my father started his first ever job. Isn't that weird how life works? So the market is always a special place to me. And we're gonna be what, 80 years old soon?
Oh, it's over. It's over. We're at 80.
It's over 80 years.
85?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's over
85 years. The show is called Flavors of New York.
There's a lot of flavor in this place,
So where else
and it's
would-
all natural.
Where else would you
So
go
if
but
there's
to
one
you?
place to go in the United States for Flavors of New York, it's Mike's Deli with Dave Greco, famous chef. Been on a lot of shows. Tell them the shows you've been on.
We've done some stuff. We fooled around with Bobby Flay. We were on a bunch of different things. We had Paula Dean. We were down in Georgia with her. We have a lot of fun over here in the Bronx, though. Every celebrity chef passes through here. We're very fortunate. Guys like Christian Petroni come and use our product because he likes only the best. So it's about quality here. It's an experience.
So he also beat Bobby Flay and the eggplant Parmesan
Eggplant
challenge.
Parmesan in the world, in the whole world. How big is this world? I don't know how big
Little
it is.
Ralphie, you ate my grandmother's eggplant palm
I know.
And he still probably
50 years ago.
Grandmother's eggplant palm.
and he
That's
still
right.
probably has the tab from that day still hanging.
We're gonna make fresh mozzarella. No chemicals, no preservatives. Not what you're used to. Fresh mozzarella, the freshest quality curd. The curd gets passed through la guitarra, and this is where you make little strips. And this is where the name mozzarella comes from. This gesture of making these small strips. This is mozzare. Ralphie, you understand these little strips? This is mozzarella.
That was a nightclub.
Yeah, that is a different time. No more nightclubs for you. Abel, some hot water, please. So the Bronx has the best water. So when we take our curd and we get it cut into small pieces, this is il primo bagno, the first bath. We top it with warm water to take the chill out. And then we're gonna take this off and we're gonna put boiling water. So now, at that stage, we add a little salt. So the only thing that's in our curd is the Bronx water, a little salt, and a lot of love. So all these small pieces, we're breaking them down, and this is mozzarella. And now the cooking process. Il secondo bagno, the second bath. Let it settle a little more. Big Joe, I don't see this beautiful lady eating anything. You're not feeding her. Air-dried mozzarella. This is what beat Bobby Flay. This is the fresh mozzarella, air-dried, so it gets a natural skin on it. These are the best for baking. When you bake with them, no moisture comes off. This is the same mozzarella, but over a fire. A lot of people think it's a loaf of bread, but that's smoked mozzarella. Caciocavallo or scamozza. This is a baby mozzarella shaped like a horse. A body, a neck, and a head, air dried. And these are the best for baking or just eating like that. In here, the love cheese, the burrata. We make all that fresh here. Now here we go. Little by little, your mozzarella starts to come together. Where it's still curd, stretch, stretch, stretch is very important. We're gonna do that again. The temperature, now it's perfect. There you go. Tira, you pull. Now look at the silkiness. Look how it's getting shiny. Did you say mozzarella? Is that mozzarella? Look, there's mozzarella. Gentile, gentile. You see how nice and easy it comes down? There's our folds of mozzarella. Ralph, you ready to taste good mozzarella?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's what I do best. I eat and drink.
So
You're a
this is
professional
flavor.
eater.
I'm a professional eater.
So this is a flavor of mozzarella that you never had in your life.
this is-
this
it's
is old
unbelievable.
school,
Look at
old
it.
world style.
Wow. And people don't realize the real deal.
Age before beauty. Let's go, Ralphie.
Oh, holy pistols. Hey,
Thank you, sir. Come on,
Mine,
pistols,
mine.
get in there.
oh yeah.
Thank you, brother. I'm lactose intolerant. You see what I do for my craft?
Cameramen always get left out, mind you.
What
Okay,
a
girls.
difference.
Never tasted cheese
I'll
like
take
this
you guys
before.
out. Don't ask if it's fresh.
Oh, I don't think it is. Oh, Topsy.
Wow.
There's a napkin if anybody needs.
Any wine for Squiggy?
Of course. And we're waiting for a couple glasses of vino.
The line, chef.
Here's glasses. You create la faccia, the face. And then gentile, all around. You squeeze all the ends out. And you create a beautiful mozzarella. Everybody thinks it's easy, baby, but you gotta know how to handle the balls, my friend.
You want some wine, Squiggy?
Yeah. Man doesn't live on bread alone.
I don't drink.
You don't drink? Yeah, you're better off not drinking.
Salute!
Salud. David, salud, my dear friend.
Squig, always good to see you, brother.
Same here.
You want to see how to make la burrata, my friend?
You watch this. He's gonna make burrata. Stay here.
Burrata.
We just keep on eating and drinking.
I'm going to show you how you make la burrata. The next thing we're going to make you, the love cheese, the burrata. You know what burrata is, my friend? It guarantees action. It's all about how you serve it. Burrata is strips of mozzarella. And it goes in the center with the cream. You ready to see how we make a burrata, Red? So watch this. Pizza guys are very rough with the dough. Mozzarella guys are gentle, Bella. Gentile, gentile. We open it up, and then we create a pocket. And then we seal the pocket with the stracciatella in the middle. This is why it's the love cheese.
Love cheese.
Yep. You seal all your ends. And then voila. Centered in the middle is that cream. La 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 la, that's Abel's song. So what is a burrata? It's a baby mozzarella filled with cream. I'm gonna let you girls taste it. Okay, girls, now taste. That's the burrata.
We're getting all the good stuff. Ah!
Lady.
John, where are you?
Hey, we're in Arthur Avenue, the one and only, Little Italy, where it all began. What are you doing, Paul?
What are you making? Pizza nuggets on?
Yeah, I made this dough sit for a little bit. I want to get it nice and soft and hot so it comes up nice, you know, nice
Why
and
is
fluffy.
your pizza better than anybody else's?
I don't know about anybody else's, but it's a good friggin' pizza.
Well, John's
I
been
want it to
making
sit a
pizza
little
from
more.
how
See
old?
that? Look at that. Look at that. Look how soft it is. I've been making pizza almost 40 years. Don't tell people I'm that old. Look at the sauce. Come on. Look at this sauce. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Fresh, whole peeled tomatoes, crushed by hand. And of course, you need the fresh basilico and olive oil. So, Paula, what are we doing? How many pies do you want me to make?
As a finisher, we got one starter and we're gonna have one
I'll
finisher.
make a margarita and a marinara. How's that? 1-on-1. What kind of pizza you like?
Pepperoni and sausage.
Pepperoni and sausage.
So we're gonna make a
Smart on.
pepperoni and sauce each.
All right.
So our pizza ovens are from Naples. Giovanni used to be called Johnny Margarita because his father had Margarita's Cafe, which was what was it called? Margarita's Cafe?
Cafe and Pizzeria Margarita.
And I'm telling you, they were known for their pizza. So check that out. That's the most important thing you can do. Is that our
Nice bella mozzarella. And now we throw a little fresh basil on top. I love extra basil. That's where all the flavor is. Look at that. Beautiful. A little fresh olive oil. All right, look at that. Come on. Come on, buddy. Now that's our beets. Huh? Beautiful. That's gonna be beautiful, this pie. When I make it with the pepperoni on and the sausage, forget about it. You're gonna talk about it. You might talk bad about it, but you're gonna talk about it.
We make pizza here at Piazza.
Oh, him.
This is my
Yeah.
place. The person who invented the pizza here actually came up with the recipe is Giovanni Paolo, my good friend. So when he comes in, he'll make all the pizzas for the day. He'll hand it off to Alfredo, our chef. And we've been rocking and rolling. We sell a ton of pies a day. Some people say we make the best pizza on the block. I don't know about that. That's all, honestly, that's all relative to taste. But there's amazing pizza on Arthur Avenue. The Bronx Little Italy is known for that. Our water is the best, the Bronx water. And I think, here, look at John fool around with that pie. This guy is amazing.
Let me just do that first. Finish that pie.
Get some sweetie in there.
All right. There we go. Look at that. Now that's our beets. Huh? Beautiful.
Hey, look how beautiful that is.
It looks like a Mona
Look
Lisa.
at
A Da Vinci. And what else? Who was the other guy? Michelangelo. Okay. That's a Michelangelo, Da Vinci, and whatever the other was. But it's actually gorgeous. This kid is one of the best pizza makers. He was making pizza. He was like, his father's restaurant, we used to go there wherever we walked, and he was like 8 years old making pizzas. The kid is, he found his true niche in life. He is a pizza maker. He was born. Some people are born to build bridges, build highways, build houses. He was born to make pizza.
Look at that sauce. Come on.
What's the secret to a good sauce?
If we tell you the secret, then it ain't a secret no more. You understand? Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Put a little chopped up mozzarella on it. Can't tell everybody the secret. You like a lot of mozzarella or you like a little mozzarella?
Fair amount. Average amount.
Average, all right. There you go. Pepperonis. Now we'll put the fresh sausage on it. Give it 2 minutes. It's cooking. Let me cut that pizza for you over there so you guys can eat.
This.
It's still hot. Be careful.
Wow, look at this. He's giving me a piece of pizza.
No.
He's so sweet.
You guys want a piece of pizza?
No, you don't have to.
It's
do
good for the
that.
hips.
No, no, no.
Yes.
Really hot, yeah.
Wow.
Enjoy, buddy. Where you guys from?
From Fort Lee, New Jersey.
Oh, Jersey. Welcome to New York.
Oh, we come here. We work in the city. We know.
Oh, where?
I work in on 34th Street, 30th and 7th Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah. Ride my bike every day across the George Washington Bridge to work. There you go.
And 3. Put olive oil, and that's how it's done. Beautiful. That's it. Wash my hands. Not yet. Look at that, almost done. See, like I put like 3-4 different items on there, so it's got to cook longer. Each item, each pizza is different, cooked different. Everybody likes their pizza cooked different. You like yours well done, some don't, some like a medium. Right? How do you like your pizza?
In my mouth, swallowing.
So, but everybody likes their pizza different. The dough is different, the size of the pizza is different. You see this? Look at that. Huh? Still gotta stay. You can see the whiteness on the pizza that is still not cooked fully through. But each oven cooks different. Each pizza weighs different. Like, see these pizzas? These are thin, well done, nice, beautiful. That's how I think a pizza should be eaten.
And I like a thicker crust. a
How
nice
are you,
area
buddy?
of crust.
Look at that, huh? This is your pizza, my friend. How are you? How you doing? Look at that pizza, huh? Now that's a pizza. That kid, look at that smile on that face. Look at that smile. Look at that smile on the face. Look at that, huh? See the pizza? All right, now you gotta let it cool off a little.
Johnny!
T, what you doing? You know Peter next door? Peter's meat
Look
market.
at that. The
Tell
fresh
him.
pizza. Look, what's in there?
You ever have a sausage? That's a sausage over there.
That's the
You gotta-
sausage?
Yeah.
Can't beat
You
it.
gotta ask him, Pete, how's your sauce?
It's hanging, baby. It's hanging.
Good size too.
Peter, the partner.
Best sausage maker. I've been making for 57 years.
That's
Enjoy
all?
it. That's it.
I thought it was more than that.
It is actually.
This is
50 as the owner.
It's been here since 1940.
94.
Yeah, I thought
And I've
you've
been here
since
since
your-
1962.
I mean, God bless. My party kid. There you go, buddy. I'm bad with names.
Gio. Come on now.
What is it?
Lisa Marie.
Lisa, my nudge. I'm gonna call you Pizza.
Oh, God.
All right. There you go. I'm gonna roll it down. Look at that, huh? And that's a pizza. Margarita, how you doing? How are you guys?
So I'm so proud of John. He made my joint amazing, and I love it. So we did a lot of things here at the Arthur Avenue Retail Market, and one thing I'm about to do is dip my cigar in this creamy espresso. It's Eau Cafe. That's our brand. We just opened up, grand opening is coming soon, but we just opened up in the world famous Arthur Avenue Retail Market, a market that's almost, I think, 80 years old. I could be wrong. It was a market for the merchants on the street to be able to sell their goods in cold conditions underneath the roof. And over the years, we've expanded it from just fruits, vegetables, and notions to fresh deli, fresh hand-rolled cigars, beautiful bars, and a lot of stuff that pizza and parties. You won't be let down if you come down to Arthur Avenue. So over here we have beautiful coffees, beer, wine. We're gonna be having full liquor. Come in, try out our new seating area. This was built by the owner of Chakor, a very famous Albanian European restaurant here on Arthur Avenue. But his hands are like gold. He built out over here beautiful seating area. And on that side, we're gonna have street food. It's called Cibo de Strada. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It's food of the street. We're gonna have burgers, fresh, pizza, sausage and peppers, things you could take on the go or sit, everything to eat with your hands. Fried calamari, French fries, all pickings to sit down and enjoy the Arthur Avenue market experience. Now we're gonna go see my good friend, famous TikToker, Dr. Ralph Napolitano, who's not only a restaurateur, but a famous chiropractor. Maybe he could straighten you out.
I need all help I could get.
How are you? Good. Hey, what's up? How you been, man?
So we're here with Dr. Ralph Napolitano, co-owner with his brother of the famous Anatoni's. Your brother is the chef.
My brother's a chef. Been here since, he's been a chef here since, I think before he was born.
Okay, the food that you just brought out, our tongues are hanging out of our mouth.
There you go, it should
Want to
be.
tell us what this is?
Nah, just something a little quick right here. Eggplant rollatini, one of my grandmother's specialty dishes that she made always. Rolled eggplant, little ricotta cheese in there, her famous marinara, little mozzarella on top. This is a chicken pietro, breast of chicken with little sliced potatoes, chopped prosciutto, peas, and a nice brown sauce.
So it's kind of like peasant food.
Yeah, peasant food. Peasant food's the best food.
The best food.
Where's the best food come from?
Hey, what's going
Yeah,
on?
see my brother, Chef Anthony, right there.
Ben.
So this is Chef Anthony.
How are you?
How you doing, Anthony?
How are you?
Paul.
How are you? How you doing? Nice meeting you. How are you?
So these folks have been around forever, and this restaurant's been around forever. Originally was called
The Roosevelt Beer Garden. My great grandparents opened in this spot in 1927. They actually started down the block where the Joe Body's funeral home
Yes,
used to
of
be.
course.
They actually had there was all different stores there, and they had one of the storefronts as a little social club. And this came for sale. They bought this building. They moved upstairs because the apartment upstairs is just as big as the restaurant. Then they moved the family.
So you grew up upstairs?
No. My father grew up upstairs. My mother grew up down the block. But then when we were younger, my father bought a house in Palm Bay.
Okay,
And then
great.
my grandmother wanted to disown him because you moved out of the neighborhood. And she got mad at him. She wouldn't talk to him for a while. She wouldn't talk to him.
Imagine when you move up to Scarsdale or Eastchester.
Oh, forget about it. We gotta eat now. We gotta eat a little bit. We gotta taste.
Even though it's like a Sunday.
We gotta taste, guys.
Now,
Always.
when people come in here and eat, do you serve them like this out
Some-
of the dishes?
Sometimes it depends. Truthfully, it depends on how busy we are.
Exactly right. If you got the time, you do
If we
it.
got the time, I do it.
Yeah.
If you don't have the time, it's over.
You got
You got
gotta
lucky.
do it.
You
You're
got
on your
lucky
own.
that day.
You're on your own. My mother used to make our souffle.
The sofrito.
I used to go to school with souffle sandwich. We found out later it was condemned. That it was killing people. That it was to eat.
That they weren't allowed to sell it
We
anymore.
weren't allowed to sell it anymore. You know, you should do it.
Meanwhile, that's the best food you could ever possibly eat. It's the most nutritious.
Was everything inside. The
Right,
logs,
the inside.
and what's his name used to do it years ago? Mario. When Mario had the original. He used to call me up, Ralphie, we're having a souffle party in the back, but you weren't allowed to put it on
Yeah,
the
you weren't allowed
menu.
to put it on the
And there'd be
menu.
certain guys, you go in there and you're eating souffle.
Right, we have tripe on the menu. We still got tripe.
I love
Okay, and it's very rare you have places that still have tripe on the menu.
You're right, you're right.
Because you got to do it right. If you don't do it
If
right,
it ain't that, then it comes
forget
like
it.
rubber.
It comes
if
like rubber and it's not good.
It's not.
So, this is almost like a chicken scappero.
Yeah, it's something like a chicken scallion. A little bit different take on it. With the prosciutto, the peas.
Tell me about this wine.
About the wine. Well, I'll tell you how the wine came about. Was from our distributor, our liquor distributor. He said, "Hey, listen, I got a guy in Italy who wants to do a couple of nice bottles of wine. He knows about Arthur Avenue. He knows about you guys. He knows your family's history. He knows your family's story. He wants to bottle up, label it, and let's see if we can sell it."
So they always said, last of wine today, because I'm actually going to be getting in the wine business myself.
Absolutely.
Keeps the doctor away.
Yeah.
But what else keeps the doctor away is just going to see a doctor.
Right.
So, you know what? I used to think he was a wise guy. Because whenever I used to say to Ralph, where you going? He says, well, I got to go straighten someone out.
I gotta straighten a few people out.
He's a chiropractor.
I've been a practicing chiropractor for 20 years, and this
20
is
years
something
now.
that amazes people. Because I've been here my whole life. The restaurant business, I'm basically born into it with the rest of my family.
So when I first went to him, he put me on a thing called the
white
white
strap.
strap. I saw him doing it to people, and I thought he was pulling their necks out. When he did this to me, I felt everything in my body come alive.
Completely decompress your spine.
I was scared to death. He said, breathe. I sat there for a while, and I'm going to be honest with you, ever since then, I haven't had to go to masseuse. I haven't had to go to any kind of doctors for pains. So, I hate to put you out. but could
I know you. I knew you were gonna. I knew when we sat down before we would leave, he was gonna ask me to adjust him. I knew it.
I don't have my insurance
Do me a
card on me.
favor. Please adjust him.
He
He's
needs-
a little
wait, wait.
bizarre. He needs a lot of adjusting.
He needs it, right? Well,
He
it's
needs as much
up there, right?
adjusting. Oh yeah. I don't know if you can twist his neck. and
All
do
right.
anything.
Well, I'm gonna twist it in a good way.
Okay. All right, Ralphie. All right.
Not the way you want
I'll
me to
twist
do it.
your arm
There you go.
for you to
We'll go
twist
back
my neck.
to twist.
Twist
You
his
know
neck.
what? Because you asked me, I'm gonna adjust him right now.
Thank you,
But I'm
Ralphie.
keeping my hat on because I didn't.
Keep your hat on, brother. Slide down.
I want to see if he's normal.
Slide
after
down.
this.
Well, normal. I don't know how we can do that.
Ralphie, we'll-
Now you're asking for.
I
I'm
know.
good, but now you're asking for a tall
Right.
task.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Right.
Now we gotta feel that. What we gotta do is get his. This is funny. We're going from talking about wine and food, and we're going to occiput bones in the head and pulling it off the first cervical vertebrae.
Is that a pulpo bone?
So-
You said
yeah,
octopus. Octopus.
So you could free up the spinal cord so the brain can work better, relieve all the pressure, tension, and stress. And I've done this to him before, so that's the only reason why I'm gonna do it here. Drop that on. Drop right there. Drop right there.
Oh, that was it?
Ooh, you heard that?
Yep.
Oh!
That's good, Ralphie.
Petey, that was great.
That's good.
That's better than the wine, brother. You gotta hit the opposite side. What we do here, we gotta do that.
Woo!
Okay.
Drop that on. Drop that on right there. Awesome. Right there. Let's go.
One more.
One more right there. Drop.
He looks like a new man. Did he pass away? I mean,
Nah, he's more alive than
Did
ever.
you hear that crack?
I heard the crack.
More alive than ever.
He's gonna make me a crack addict.
The crack addict, baby. That's
Oh,
it.
boy,
But the
that
right
was good.
crack addict. That's what you
Right.
want to be. Get adjusted. Never be afraid to get adjusted.
I need to be adjusted, Ralphie. I don't know how we can work this out, but I'll definitely
We'll
give me a
figure it
card
out.
and I'll get over there. Please adjust me.
Please adjust them.
So, guys, thank you for joining us for Flavors of New York once again with Dr. Ralph
Dr. Ralph Napolitano.
and his famous brother, who's
Chef Anthony.
Chef Anthony. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. That was good. That was a lot of fun.
Ralphie, that was good.
Wow, Ralphie, that was great. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Stop.
And stay tuned for more from
Stop.
Flavors of New York.